Welcome back to the Wellness Cues, where your health journey begins. Let's dive right in. Sugar is sneaky. It hides in your favorite snacks, sauces, drinks, and even foods you think are healthy. You might believe you're eating normal amounts, but your body could be telling a very different story. The truth is, most people are consuming way more sugar than they realize. And the effects aren't just a few extra pounds or cavities. Over time, sugar overload can silently disrupt your metabolism, hormones, skin, energy levels, brain function, and even your mood. And here's the scary part. Your body gives off warning signs, but most people miss them. Today, we're uncovering 10 scary signs that you're eating too much sugar without even knowing it. These subtle red flags might be affecting your daily life in ways you haven't connected to your diet. If you notice even a few of these, it may be time to take a closer look at how sugar is sneaking into your meals. Let's get started. Number 1, you constantly crave sugar or carbs. One of the earliest and most overlooked signs that your sugar intake is out of control is a relentless craving for sweet or starchy foods. The more sugar you consume, the more your brain demands it, because sugar triggers the release of dopamine, the same feel-good chemical linked to pleasure and reward. This sets off a vicious cycle that's hard to break. You eat sugar, feel a quick high, crash shortly after, and then crave more to bring yourself back up. These cravings can become so ingrained that you may not even realize how often you're reaching for soft drinks, candy, baked goods, or even refined carbs like white bread, pasta, and chips. But this isn't just about habit, it's biochemical addiction. Your body and brain start to depend on the quick energy that sugar provides, even if it leaves you feeling drained, irritable, or foggy later. Over time, your taste buds adjust, making you less sensitive to natural sweetness and more dependent on highly processed sugary foods. These cravings can hijack your energy, your mood, and even your decision-making without you realizing it's all rooted in hidden sugar overconsumption. If you're constantly thinking about your next snack or feeling hangry, when you don't eat something sweet, your body might be sending a warning sign that your sugar intake is way too high. Number 2, you feel tired all the time. Sure, sugar gives you a quick burst of energy, but that's followed by a brutal crash. These constant ups and downs in blood sugar levels wreak havoc on your body's natural rhythm, leaving you feeling drained and foggy. If you notice that you wake up feeling tired, get an energy slump after meals, or feel like you need caffeine and snacks to stay awake, sugar could be the culprit. Over time, these fluctuations can mess with your sleep quality, hormone production, and even your ability to concentrate. What feels like burnout or overwork might actually be the result of unstable blood sugar caused by hidden sugars in your daily diet. Number 3, you get sick more often than usual. Your immune system depends on balanced nutrition, and sugar is a known immune suppressor. When you consume too much sugar, especially refined sugar, it lowers your white blood cell activity, which is critical for fighting off infections. This effect can last for several hours after eating sugar. That means if you're constantly snacking on sweets or drinking sugary beverages, your body is less equipped to fight off colds, viruses, and inflammation. If you feel like you catch every cold that goes around or take longer than usual to recover, it's worth looking at your sugar intake. Your immune system might be silently struggling behind the scenes. Number 4, you have acne or breakouts that don't go away. Skin problems can be a direct reflection of what's happening inside your body. When you eat a lot of sugar, it increases insulin levels, which in turn stimulates oil production in your skin. This creates a breeding ground for acne, especially around the jawline and cheeks. Sugar also triggers inflammation throughout the body, which can make existing skin conditions like rosacea, eczema, or psoriasis worse. If you've been experiencing stubborn acne or oily, inflamed skin and skincare products aren't helping, sugar might be the hidden trigger. Reducing sugar can often clear up the skin faster than expensive treatments. Number 5, your mood swings are getting worse. If you feel irritable, anxious, or depressed without knowing why, sugar could be messing with your mood. Refined sugar creates sharp spikes and crashes in blood glucose, which directly impact your brain's chemistry and emotional stability. After that temporary sugar high, you crash, both physically and emotionally. This roller coaster effect can leave you feeling wired one moment and weepy the next. In the long run, excess sugar can even deplete your stores of critical mood-balancing nutrients like magnesium and B vitamins. If your moods have been unpredictable or unstable lately, it's time to check if sugar is pulling the strings behind the curtain. Number 6, you're gaining weight in your belly area. Even if you're not eating what looks like junk food, sugar could still be contributing to belly fat. When you consume sugar, especially fructose, it gets metabolized by your liver. If you're eating too much, your liver stores it as fat, particularly around the abdomen. This visceral fat isn't just about looks. It's associated with an increased risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and even fatty liver disease. What's scary is that you could be gaining this weight even if your total calories seem normal, because sugary foods don't make you feel full the same way protein or fiber does. They keep you eating more and gaining more. Number 7, you're always thirsty or have frequent urination. If you're constantly reaching for water but never feel hydrated, your body could be signaling blood sugar issues. When you eat too much sugar, your kidneys try to flush the excess glucose out through urine. This not only makes you pee more, but also dehydrates you in the process. So you drink more, but the cycle continues. This symptom is particularly concerning because it's also one of the early signs of insulin resistance or even prediabetes. Don't ignore frequent thirst and urination. They might be your body's desperate attempt to keep your sugar levels under control. Number 8, your memory and focus are slipping. Have you been forgetting appointments, struggling to concentrate, or feeling mentally sluggish? Sugar could be impairing your brain function. Chronically high blood sugar levels can damage blood vessels in the brain, impairing communication between neurons and reducing your ability to focus and retain information. This is why sugar has been linked to a higher risk of cognitive decline and even Alzheimer's disease. If you've noticed your mental sharpness fading, or you feel like you're in a constant brain fog, it's time to consider whether sugar is affecting your mind more than you think. Number 9, you have digestive issues like bloating or gas. Too much sugar can upset the balance of bacteria in your gut. It feeds harmful bacteria and yeast, like Candida, which can lead to bloating, gas, and discomfort. It also reduces the diversity of good bacteria that help with digestion and nutrient absorption. If your stomach often feels off after meals, or you're experiencing irregular bowel movements despite eating what seems like a normal diet, hidden sugars might be inflaming your gut lining and disrupting your microbiome. You don't have to eat candy for this to happen. Even things like sweetened yogurts, sauces, cereals, and health bars can be causing this reaction. Number 10, you can't sleep through the night. Sleep problems are a less obvious but very real sign of excess sugar. When you consume sugar late in the day, it can interfere with your body's natural melatonin production. You may have trouble falling asleep, or you may wake up around 2 or 3 a.m. feeling wide awake. High blood sugar can also trigger cortisol spikes, keeping your body in a state of stress when it's supposed to be winding down. Poor sleep then worsens your cravings the next day, making you reach for more sugar and starting the whole cycle over again. If your sleep has been off for no clear reason, sugar could be hijacking your rest. Here's the bottom line. Sugar isn't just a harmless sweet treat. It's a substance that, when consumed in excess, silently chips away at your physical and mental health. What makes it even more dangerous is how hidden it is. It's in salad dressings, condiments, energy bars, yogurt, bread, sauces, and nearly every processed food on the shelf. Even foods labeled natural or healthy can be loaded with added sugars under names like high fructose corn syrup, cane juice, maltodextrin, or agave nectar. If you recognize 2 or more of these signs in your life, don't panic, but do take action. Start by reading labels, cutting back on sugary drinks, and focusing on whole, unprocessed foods. Give your body the chance to rebalance, and you might be shocked at how quickly your energy, skin, mood, and sleep start to improve. Remember, your body is smart. It gives you clues before things get serious. The more tuned in you are, the more power you have to protect your health long term. Thanks for watching The Wellness Cues. Hit subscribe for more no-fluff health videos, and take care of your body. It's the only one you've got. See you next time.